Good afternoon and welcome to the ancient capital city of Luang Prabang here in Laos. We arrived yesterday after taking the China-Laos bullet train from Vang Vieng, and we have the next 3 days to explore this UNESCO World Heritage City on the banks of the mighty Mekong River. Well, I wasn't expecting to see vehicles like this in Laos.
It is so cool. We've actually had a bit of a late start today. We've just been walking along the river, which is actually lined with beautiful bars, restaurants, and on the other side you have the most gorgeous colonial, French colonial style boutique hotels, hence the coolest looking vehicles as well.
So we don't actually have a set plan as such today. I think we're just going to explore the old historic part of the city, and then in the next couple of days head out on some day trips and get along that river. It really is the life source of this country, the Mekong. This is quite a contrast to Vang Vieng, where all you wanted to do was get out of the town, whereas here, it's stunning, it's quaint, it's peaceful, maybe too peaceful. I feel like there's absolutely no one about right now. I think a lot of people get up in the morning to watch the alms giving and then go to the morning market and then probably head out on day trips before coming back to the ancient city in the evening to explore some of the night markets, which means in the day today, we've pretty much got the entire place to ourselves, walking along, taking in that fresh Mekong air and looking for somewhere to grab a drink, because like I've said before, April and May in Southeast Asia, it's no joke.
The boat trip?
Yes.
How much is it for 1 hour?
1 hour for 2 people, 400,000 kids.
And where do you go? Just up and down the Mekong?
Up the river.
Up the river?
Yeah, up the river.
This way and then come back?
Yes.
Do we stop anywhere?
No stop.
No,
No
you
stop?
just go up and down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunset trip.
If you stop, I stop for you.
Okay. So but your sunset one is 150.
I think no sun. 150, many people.
Many people.
Oh, it's
this one
public.
private.
Yeah.
But now only 2 people.
You know what? Let's do it. Okay. We weren't going to, but why not?
I think it's a pretty nice idea as well. You know, we get the boat to ourselves, we can go up and down the Mekong. So 400,000?
Yes.
We go with you?
Yeah, for
With
2.
you?
Yeah, I'm like
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
Go.
Hop Jai.
What is your name?
Port. Port.
Paul.
Port.
Pon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Jai, thank you. Well, this wasn't the plan. The plan was just to get a drink from somewhere to cool down, but there are so many sellers all the way along the riverfront asking you to go on boat trips, and as it is our last few days in the country, we thought, why not? Let's be a little bit spontaneous, go with Pon, jump on his boat. Sabaidi, you okay?
Yes.
Good? Good. Jai. Yeah, and just go with the flow, go along the Mekong, and we're getting the entire boat to ourselves. Oh wow! Okay, this is a good deal. This is like £15 to have this giant boat to ourselves. We've jumped into a shop, grabbed a LUANG PRABANG beer, which I'm going to be tasting once I sit down.
We have had our trusty yellow suitcase for the last year and a half, and we were literally the talk of the airports, with people constantly asking us, where is your suitcase from? Well, we have actually kindly been sent an upgrade from level 8, and this is the Voyager check-in travel suitcase, all in black, and isn't she beautiful? These are crafted specifically for adventure, and they are built to endure. The level 8 suitcases really are the perfect accessory. We absolutely love the quiet 360 spin-up wheels, and the fact that there are multiple handles, because it makes it easier for me to be able to lift and move the suitcase around. Literally our main concern when traveling Other than the fact that, like, is our check-in bag gonna arrive? Is the check-in bag coming and being damaged? Luckily, level 8 is crafted in polycarbonate. Now that is technical, but it does mean that it is durable and lightweight, which is very important. I just wanted to let you know that level 8 will be celebrating their anniversary and have very kindly given us a massive discount of 20% off for you guys using the code L8SS. This is for use on their official website between the 8th and 17th of July. But you can also check out their Amazon store using the link in the description. Thank you so much to level 8 for keeping us traveling in style, but also making sure that our adventures are a lot easier. This is such a lovely idea. I mean, they really have utilised the Mekong so well with all the bars and restaurants on it. And now, Pon's boat. I get on here?
You have a very big boat. I thought it was going to be a small one. Oh, Khop Jai. Thank you very much. We can sit in the sun?
You can sit wherever you want.
Same.
Yeah.
Do you drink? You like?
Yeah, I think.
It's good.
It good?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
I want to try it.
How do I say cheers?
Nhok.
Nyo.
Nyo.
Nhok.
Nyo.
Nyo. I'm going to try it now.
It's really good.
Ooh, that is really nice. I mean, beer Lao is also really good, but it's nice to have a little limited edition, I suppose you could say.
This is so nice. We never do this. We always have sort of a set plan of things that we want to see and do. And you know, you always try and find the best deal, the cheapest boat trip, but just going with the flow, jumping on Pon's boat, grabbing an ice cold LUANG PRABANG beer, and sailing along the Mekong.
That's what I thought we were going to be on.
That's what I thought. I thought it'd be a tiny little fishing boat, but we have literally this entire boat that fits probably 20 people and goes out on sunset cruises all to ourselves, going along one of the world's most famous, most mightiest rivers.
You can actually see behind me the peninsula where the historic town actually sits on, and that is the Nam Can River meeting the mighty Mekong.
Be a little spontaneous and you end up with experiences like this. This is only double the price of the sunset cruises that are very commercial. Your boat's packed, they're blaring music, which really takes away that tranquil feel of the Mekong River. We are now passing a couple of local fishermen. You've got these giant mansions either side of the Mekong. It's just so stunning. It's crazy to think that this river flows through 6 countries: China, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, Cambodia. It's a magical place. Khop Jai. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much. It was good fun.
Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care. Thank you.
Jump on here.
Jump, 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 jump. Boat hopping.
Bye. Thank you.
First peanuts.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Khop Jai.
Perfect. Khop
The
Jai.
water is for me.
Ah.
Thank you. And the best LUANG PRABANG beer.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was such a nice way to see the Mekong, honestly, and he was so sweet. It was a little bit shorter than an hour, but going up and down it on our own.
We've
on a
made
huge
his day.
boat. We've made his day, and he made ours actually. But we have come into the Reef Restaurant. Their hotel is actually on the main road here, and it's in the French colonial, beautiful building. And then they have this terrace. So I feel like LUANG PRABANG is all about the town and the river, really, isn't it? I'm getting my second try, but I actually have a whole one to myself now.
It's really good.
It is
a little
so
fruity.
good. They say smooth, crisp, and refreshing. It certainly is that. This is so cool and it looks so good. So we went for lap, which is actually the national dish, I believe, and it is minced meat served with sticky rice. And the way you're supposed to eat it is, I know Matt won't do this because he is not a salad fan, but you get your lettuce leaf, you get some sticky rice, you get your minced meat. It's almost like a little spring roll, isn't it? And then do you put some of this in it, I reckon?
Do it.
Oh my god.
That's too much greenery.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? For you. For me, it'll be alright. Right. Okay, here goes. Wow. Okay. It's like really zesty. And the lettuce gives it a nice crunch. But I love the fact that they've chopped up the meat super small. And they kind of just flavoured it with sort of onion, lemon and garlic. My breath is going to stink. But it's really nice.
£10, 250,000 kip to have lunch on the riverside. Would highly recommend it. And we are now walking through pretty much the main high street in the historic part of the city, and it's a little bit like Hoi An. You get that Hoi An feel with all the beautiful colonial buildings, villas dating back to the 19th and 20th century. I mean, even the blooming ATMs are in this sort of quaint, historic, Buddhist stroke French colonial style.
It is nice to just walk around and take a look at all of the beautiful architecture. It definitely makes a nice change from Bang Vieng. So buddy, can I have 2 tickets please? Okay. How many steps?
378.
378. Oh, long way.
About 10 minutes.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
So I think there are around 30 temples in the historic part of Luang Prabang, but the coolest one has got to be on top of Fuzi Hill. It cost us 30,000 kip each to get in, and the guy said well over 300 steps up, which in 40-degree heat, it isn't the funnest. It's either that or I'm just now incredibly unfit.
And we have made it. It was actually really easy, less than 10 minutes. I am extremely sweaty though because it's still really warm, but the views are pretty incredible. So the stupa, because it's not a temple, it's a stupa, it means you can't go inside, was actually built in the 1800s, and the old folk tale here in Laos is that it was actually built in Sri Lanka and they moved it here. I'm not sure why, but supposedly it's from Sri Lanka.
So I think there is actually a temple as well that is up here alongside the stupa, and this side you really get great views of the Namkang River rather than the Mekong on the other side. But it's a very cramped area. This is pretty much it. There's like a little walk around this temple, and then there's a little area here around the stupa. If I'm honest, the views are very nice, but the area is far too small for a viewpoint. As the sun started to set, we quickly rushed down before all the crowds came up, and we went back to the Mekong riverside, to T56, for a couple of drinks to wait for the night market to open. It is now 20 to 6, and when we came down we could see them all setting up, so hopefully now it is alive.
I cannot believe this is the same street. It has been completely transformed. I think a lot of it is pretty much the same. You've got textiles, handcrafts, souvenirs, and clothes. A lot of tourist tap, but we'll definitely find something. Wow. We've only been walking for 1 minute. I think we found the best souvenir. Sabaidi!
Sabaidi.
So basically, they say these bracelets were bombs and we make bracelets, not war. So she makes bracelets made from the aluminium dropped on the country during the Secret War in 64 and 75. And they taught them what to do with the leftovers. Spoons, rings, chopsticks, bracelets, bottle openers. That is amazing. You can buy everything, but this is, it's shocking because you realise how much, you know, was dropped, but we need to buy something. What should we get?
I have no idea. Oh, did you make these yourself? Did you make?
My father.
Ah,
your father. Wow.
Very clever. And how much are these?
35.
Is it all the same price or?
Same.
Same?
35, 45, 70.
Okay.
Oh, amazing, thank you. Okay, I'm definitely going to get a little key ring that says Lao, because look at that, the intricacy is unreal. I'm definitely going to get that one. What would you like to get?
I'm not sure, I'm still looking. I feel like
That's
it's
really clever.
Quite a poignant reminder of what happened and why it should never happen again.
So clever.
Look at this as well. Get
Yeah?
two. Yeah.
Wow, I love that one. And maybe a little elephant, because you are in Southeast Asia. I will get these 3, please.
Thank you. Kopjai.
Oh my god, they're amazing. Thank you.
See, I said it was just tourist tat, but I was so wrong. What a poignant reminder of what happened to Laos, and they even give you a little leaflet explaining some of the history of the Secret War, a war that we don't know enough about. They said the US dropped 250 to 260 million bombs. That is a bomb every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day for 9 years. Now we can't stop buying.
We really can't. What is wrong with us? What are we getting now? We're getting a little sticky rice holder. For what? I don't know. Kopjai, thank you so much. Oh my god, I just love it so much. What are we using this for anyway?
Decoration.
But look. Which way does it go?
You now got to make us some sticky rice at home. What a lovely town LUANG Prabang is, and when it turns dark it really does come to life. We grabbed some food in Tanjore and just sat in the historical part of the city and people watched, as you do. But this morning you're probably thinking, what am I doing in an onsen? Well, I would suggest, for a change, in LUANG Prabang your hotel is part of the experience, whether that is a riverside hotel or staying in a colonial building or a boutique hotel like this. It adds to the LUANG Prabang experience. In our hotel, in our room at Le Sen, we actually have our own onsen that I've been using every morning and every evening, and this is in our own little courtyard garden area. It's so nice. That really is the best way to start your day, and it's nice because I've been able to go into an onsen for the first time in Japan because of my tattoos. They don't normally let you in, but here in LUANG Prabang they do not discriminate against tattoos. But we do need to show you our room because it is pretty spectacular.
The courtyard bit is one thing, but the room itself has a beautiful... I just love boutique hotels because of the way they do things. So first things first, our bathroom. I love the wooden panelling, the wooden sliding doors, they are everywhere. It's the same theme as the onsen. It's the Japanese wooden theme. Then you come on in, our bed, again, look, wooden panelling, rattan, desk. It's really messy. I'm really sorry. I also have a sore throat.
I think it's the air in Vang Vienne.
I don't know if you can hear, we're a bit croaky, that's why. And then the front is nice, but the back is also unbelievable. Our room just comes out onto the swimming pool, the sun lounges everywhere. They've kept it very natural, it's green, as is with the theme of LUANG Prabang.
Hear that? Nothing. It is so nice, so peaceful, and they've kept it very much in the theme of LUANG Prabang. Yeah, my throat, the same as Molly's, hasn't been great since Vang Vieng. I think it's all the burning, all the dust has given us a bit of a cough, but this is our breakfast area. We had lunch here the other day when we arrived. Where should we go? This one?
I like being surrounded by the water feature. I don't know, there's something about it. It's just so relaxing. There's also a pond over there.
Did you hear that again, Molly?
What?
Nothing. It's so nice.
Cheers.
This is for you.
Thank you. Khop Jai. The iced coffee is amazing. It's so good.
Thank you so much. Khop Jai. Perfect.
Thank you. Khop Jai. Khop Jai. Thank you. Full of dust and rocks.
It's not the easiest road.
I'm not feeling I need to get this off. There's been a lot of looks from locals. Why are you wearing a child's helmet? But we've stopped off. Oh, hello. Buffalo ice cream. This is really cool. Yeah. What flavours do you have?
They're all here.
So are these all made from buffalo milk?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Which one's the best?
In the kitchen just over there.
Oh, that's so
Which
cool.
one is the best?
My favorite is coconut.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I think I
Can we
fancy
get
that.
2 coconut?
2 coconut, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, check this out.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers. Look at this. This is coconut buffalo ice cream. Ah, perfect. Thank you very much.
Let's try it.
You can actually sit. Look at them. They have really weird water buffalo in Laos. They're all like sunburnt
and white
and pale.
And you can smell them. Right, this looks interesting. It doesn't really look like coconut because it's kind of orange. It looks more like peachy or orange.
Fresh from buffalo.
I would like to say that you can tell the difference, but you can't. It's just really refreshing coconut ice cream.
Sabaidi. Thank you. Ah, there we go. 60,000 for foreigner, 20,000 for local. Khop Jai. And do we have to get the electric car?
Okay.
Thank you. So that was a bit of a process, but we have made it to Kangai Waterfalls. We weren't actually allowed to park inside because our bike rental said that we have to lock the tyre. They said we have to because there are incidents that happen at this car park. We tried to lock our tyre and the staff were very rude and would not let us. They said, no, you leave it unlocked. So we've had to park outside. It's 60,000 each to get in, and then you take one of these electric vehicles. It seems very over the top for a waterfall, but we've made it. I'm now just a little bit worried about leaving the bike locked up outside. This is what we're riding on. Oh. It does feel incredibly over the top. That is the strangest entrance to a waterfall or an attraction I think I've ever had. They take you in the e-vehicle past all the little local villages and roads which miss out on your tourism, and then they take you to this like square full of their shops and their sellers, so all the locals miss out. Anyway, I'm moaning. We're almost in. I think it was just a process. I feel like there's some sort of scam that goes on with the parking, because our hotel said please lock it, don't let them leave it unlocked. So I don't know what they do with your bike, but we're outside and we should now finally be getting into the falls. I know a few years ago you could just ride up on your bike, park it here and walk in. Thank you. Bob Joe.
This is like an added bonus for when you come into the waterfall. You actually have like a bear sanctuary, and apparently Laos has 2 bear species. I'm actually having to read it because I didn't know this, but they're called moon bears and sun bears, and are both endangered due to like illegal wildlife trade, poaching, etc. So they actually look after them here, and it's quite surreal, you know, because I was only expecting to go and see a waterfall, and now I'm having a look at 3 black bears. And it really annoyed me as well. Just as we arrived, there were certain people feeding them. Please leave the blimmin' animals alone. Let them be as wild as they can be, seeing as they've been rescued.
It's having a wee.
No,
it's having
a wee in its pool.
That's nice. I'm always a little bit skeptical with sanctuaries, but I believe this one, well, I don't know. I suppose you can go online and do your own research to see if this one here is actually doing the right thing. I presume they are, because they're not making money out of it, so they're not really getting any gain by looking after the bears. And they said them bears there will need 40 years of care because of illegal poaching and because their habitat has just been completely destroyed.
Oh my gosh, this is impressive. I didn't think it would still look so good because there hasn't been a lot of rain recently, but welcome to Kangai Waterfall. We've come to the main bit first, and I found out some interesting information about the waterfall. It actually flows down into the Nam Sea River, which is the water source, the life source for several villages along the way before it flows down towards the mighty Mekong. How cool is that?
That isn't Photoshop. This is how blue this water is, and a lot of people had said because it has been so dry you might not get much for waterfall, but that looks pretty blooming impressive to me. The way the rocks have been eroded by the water flowing down, and they've got this little bridge here so you can get a closer vantage point. I know you can swim, I'm not sure exactly where you can swim. It looks, how inviting is this water?
I struggle for words. It kind of looks like a digital sort of photo. Do you remember them ones where the waterfall would be as a photo, you plug it in and it would look...
It's like your desktop
yeah,
image.
This is it. It's absolutely stunning. I can only imagine what it would look like with more rain, but yeah, still very impressive.
A lot of people actually said to not come in the middle of the day because it gets incredibly busy, but this is the main point, and there's only 10 to 15 other people, and you can come, you can get your little spot, and you can just see all of these levels. Look at it. It almost looks like a fairy tale, right? There definitely has been some over-tourism here. There's a huge restaurant. There's even a zip line that runs through the waterfall. But there's signs everywhere saying do not swim, do not swim. When it is one of the most inviting bits of water I've seen anywhere in the world. I think before you could actually swim. Look at this. Ah, I think there's people swimming. Look at this. So blue. Look at this. It is so fresh, so cool, and we've finally found a spot that we can swim. I'm currently being nibbled on by little fish, but nature, man. Nature. Spectacular. You gonna jump?
No, I want you to do it first.
Okay, I'll go first. Hold on. The rocks are slippy.
Right, ready?
Okay, you ready?
Go, go, go.
It's gonna be deep. I don't know how to get back up.
Woo! Don't push me off.
Yes. Oh, that is so good. So fresh And you can just see all the different layers of this waterfall flying down. There must be about 15 or so different levels, different pools, where you can find a little spot. Oh, you can stand. I was swimming and I think I'm on a rock, so be careful, but I can definitely stand. This is perfect. Grab yourself an ice cold beer, find a little bench in the middle of the forest, right next to one of the cascading sections of the waterfall, and just take it all in. Honestly, it's busy. It does get incredibly busy, but it's such a large complex area that you can find a little place. Like I said, grab your LUANG PRABANG beer.
Our new favourite anyway, isn't it?
It's the new go-to. And look, just look at this. There's no one here. They all go to the main bits. You can find these little spots, and really, little benches just scattered everywhere, and enjoy it. Savour the moment. So this is the car park setup. That is where the bikes go. And you've got all this space, but they won't let me lock my bike. So something dodgy definitely goes on here, because the hotel specifically said you need to lock your bike. So this is where this is where our one lonesome bike has been parked, right out the front of the main gate. Locked up. Look, this is what we got given. It's the first time ever, so there must be something that goes on, because we got given this and we're told specifically you have to lock it.
Our final day in the country of Laos went a little bit like this.
So today's plan consists of jumping on the hotel's bikes and just cycling all around the old town and admiring. Look at it, that beautiful architecture. And I still find it so fascinating to see all the hammer and sickle flags flying. You know, Laos is one of only 5 openly communist countries left in the world, and there is something about that flag that is just so fascinating.
We then went to the most unique lake bar we've ever been to on our travels. Cheers! Welcome to LUANG PRABANG's only lake bar, the bowling alley.
Update 131.69. Last shot. Come on. Go on. Oh! One more shot. What a shot that was. 1-1.
And that concludes our journey through this beautiful little country of Laos. It's been fantastic, from Vientiane to LUANG PRABANG to Vang Vieng to the paramotoring. I thoroughly enjoyed watching Matt get on that and get scared. But we will actually be leaving Southeast Asia now to a brand new country. We are very, very excited for that, to try some of our favourite food once again. So we shall see you in the next one from somewhere new.